It's 5 p.m.
Alright, quiet on the set.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're live! Let's start the party.
Broadcasting around the world.
OurBroadcastLink.com.
This is your number one internet station. The music you love right here, right now.
OurBroadcastLink.com.
Sing along with me. Another night to let your hair down. Another night with TBC.
It's another live broadcast. Special edition. Now your hosts, Rob and Jerry.
Hey, well, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is. It's all good because you're here with us and we're here with you on Polkas After Dark on our broadcast link.
With a C.
.com. We want to welcome each and every one of you into our Facebook Live chat room as well as our broadcast link. We did have some issues yesterday, but thankful to the folks over at Wix. They kind of helped us out. We now have our own YouTube channel, which will be announced very shortly, but that is in its beta testing stages right now. And let's get the show started off a little bit with polka country musicians. We got to see them, Jerry and I. Linda P. was down there. Chrissy, Ann Samara was down there along with her sis, and we just had a blast seeing them down in Erie, Pennsylvania. Here's one called Polka Joy.
Oh boy, it's polka joy for every girl and boy. We'll twirl and twist around in every polka town. Let's polka, you and I. You're mine and I'm your guy. How can you sit around with this great polka sound? Should see Dad and Mom waving, saying, come on, this polka is for you. Be happy, don't be blue. Play us this song once more. We'll dance across the floor. This is a lot of fun. Let's polka everyone!
Oh yeah, polka country musicians, PCM, getting things off and running here on a Polkas After Dark, the Sunday afternoon edition, right here on our broadcast link and also Facebook Live. If you're just joining us, well, welcome. We thank you guys so much. You've probably heard us say that we're going to be talking a little bit later on with a gentleman by the name of Ken Michalski with the Buffalo Touch. He's going to be joining us about 5:30 or so, letting us know a little bit about what's going on with their 25th anniversary celebration. Buffalo Touch has been playing a a lot of gigs. What's the matter? You're looking
Just
at me
looking
like,
at you.
okay. I was like, why? What did I mess up now?
No, you didn't.
Okay, good. For a change. Oh, boy. Hey, speaking of the Buffalo
give it time,
Touch, we're
baby.
going to
Give it
send this
time.
one out to Mr. Mark Swoger. Musical Mark out there in the city of North Tonawanda. He had a great turnout for his thing out there at the Raymond Klimek Veterans Park over there at 700 River Road in the city of North Tonawanda with the Buffalo Touch this past Friday. He said we had over 200 people. Congratulations to you, Mark. Well-deserved and great job. Here's one by Kenny and the Guys featuring the late Mike Novikoski on accordion and, of course, the vocals. Here's one called I Can't Reach That Far.
My name on it over at the bar, but I'm up on the stage and I just can't reach that far. There's a beer with my name on it over at the bar, but I'm up on the stage and I just can't reach that far.
Thank you, Miss Tina Goebel. And of course, Habibon, too.
Shot with my beer out there over at the bar, but I'm up on the stage and I just can't reach that far. There's a shot with my beer out there over at the bar, but I'm up on the stage and I just can't reach that far. There's a girl with my shot and beer over at the bar, but I'm up on the stage and I just can't reach that far. There's a girl with my shot and beer over at the bar, but I'm up on the stage and I just can't reach that far. Shot and beer, she's dancing with some guy. I'm still up on the stage and I just wanna cry. Now that girl drank my shot and beer, she's dancing with some guy. I'm still up on the stage and I just wanna cry.
Hey, that's the late and the great, and I can say that because I shared the stage with that guy, Mike Novikoski from the Buffalo Touch, one called I Can't Reach That Far, and he wrote the words and the music
My
to
favorite
that
song.
particular song. That's a lot of people's favorite song.
I know.
Actually, it's kind of nice. Kind of just goes with the flow.
Yes,
you know?
it does.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, speaking of going with the flow, say hello to some of the folks that are joining us in the dual chat rooms. Start out with Mr. Let's see here. Let's go with our broadcast first.
Okay, we have Ivan Mayers with us, Kathy Graves, KMC3986, Linda P., Lucy and Paul Kuzma. And then over on Facebook, we have, we're going to start at the bottom, we've got Mark Schwoger. We have April Lynn just joined us.
Hi, April.
We have Ricky and Jen listening to us on their way back from Zabawa.
Aha.
We have the Birdsies with us, Larry and Pat.
Yes.
We have Jeanette Tonsky, Mike
Hi, Jeanette.
Evans.
Mike who?
Evans.
Mike Yvonne.
Yvonne.
Oh, well, hold on.
E-V-A-N.
Mike Yvonne, yeah. Trumpet player for the boys.
Okay.
And he also played trumpet for the Dynatones many years ago. I had the pleasure of sharing the stage with him. And boy, is he a crazy guy. We'll get a chance to talk about him later.
All right, we
Off
got
air.
Patty Watson with us.
Hi, Patty.
And I saw a bunch of others. Bobby Rozutek.
Rozutek? Yeah. And you know what? I can't wait to see Jeanette Tonsky next week because she said she's going to be there. We're getting there on Thursday. Hey, where are we going, Jerry?
We are going to IPA Festival. Woo! In Cranberry. Y'all better be there.
That should be a nice
We are
time.
going to have a great time there.
Should be a real nice time.
We also want to say hi to the Goldens with the Y. And Dave Lasowski jumped in.
And Dave Lasowski. So if you guys are joining us on our website, our broadcast link, we want to let you know that there is a brand new feed which is coming direct from YouTube, because Jerry and I, if you just missed it, we started our own YouTube channel. So now we're broadcasting on 3 platforms, which we're excited about. They're all simultaneous. We'll be letting you know about the YouTube channel in just a little while. But right now, let's get back to some more polka music. Here's one. You know, we're excited because next week we are going to get to sit and rub shoulders with Mr. Michael Costa, who's being inducted into the IPA Hall of Fame. About time. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to send a song out to all the Beat fans. Here's one by the latest group, 3.0 as we refer to them. Here's one called Sweet Bippy.
With freckles on her bippy. The men all stare, the women giggle when they see her bippy wiggle. 3 cheers for Skippy's bippy. The men all stare, the women giggle when they see her bippy wiggle. 3 cheers for Skippy's bippy. When Skippy goes out walking, everyone's looking, talking. Look her over, oh my golly, she's got dimples on her jolly, but you should see her bippy. Look her over, oh my golly, she's got dimples on her jolly, but you should see her bippy. Freckles on her bippy. The men all stare, the women giggle when they see her bippy wiggle. 3 cheers for Skippy's bippy. The men all stare, the women giggle when they see her bippy wiggle. 3 cheers for Skippy's bippy. When Skippy goes out walking, everyone's looking, talking. Look her over, oh by golly, she's got dimples on her jolly, but you should see her bippy. Look her over, oh by golly, she's got dimples on her jolly, but you should see her bippy.
That's the vocalist, yes sirree, Mr. Sebastian Pakowski, Seabass as he's referred to in the polka world now. Bass player and phenomenal vocalist for the beat. And again, we can't wait to hang out with them this coming weekend. Jerry and I are leaving for the IPA this coming Thursday. And we're going to get down to Cranberry a little bit early because we're going to be visiting with one of my very dear friends who lives out in Cranberry, who used to live up here in Buffalo. And that's TK and his lovely wife, Suzanne. So we're going to be hanging out with them for about an hour or so before we head on over to the hotel. And where are we staying at, Jerry?
We are staying at the Holiday Doubletree.
Holiday Doubletree. Is that like a new place? The Holiday Doubletree by Marriott.
I got
Hilton,
that holiday day stuck. Funny. Sorry. We will be staying at the Doubletree by Hilton Hotel.
Tell a little bit about what's happening this weekend.
53rd Annual International Polka Association. Guys, we have waited for this for a long time. Very long time. So make your plans to join us. September 3rd through the 5th. Like Robin said, we're going to be heading over there on the 2nd because we're going to go to that dance with the Berg Boys.
Yes, I'm going to bring that up so we can mention that.
We're going to have 3 fun-filled days with music by Lenny Gomulka and Chicago Push, Steve Meisner Band, Kalenic and Friends, IPA Tribute Band, Energy, Polka Family, Ray Jan the Carousels, Mon Valley Push, The Boys, The Beat, John Guda and Gurale, Polka Country Musicians, and the Cosmics. There's also pool parties. There is a welcome party, Hall of Fame and Music Award banquet, a polka mass, election of officers, plus much, 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 much more.
Really? Is there going to be a lot of stuff there or not?
Just a little.
Okay.
And for more information, you can visit IPApolkas.com, and they have all the information there that you need.
And once again, for Ricky and Jen, they're heading up from Dynabrass country. They got to see Joe Zaleski and all the gang, as well as Kenny Olowin, who did a fine job down there promoting and DJing and hosting the event Friday, Saturday, and today. So the Dynabrass were there today. We're going to send a song out to Ricky and Jennifer Pianowski. Thanks so much, and I think we're going to run into them at some point. I don't know what day or days next week. Hey, but as Jerry mentioned, on Thursday night, there's going to be a polka jam session. Listen to this. This coming Thursday, September the 2nd, it's going to be featuring the best in polka dancing with the Berg Boys. Burgh. Now, for those of you that are kind of familiar with this, Pittsburgh is the only burg, I think, in the English language that ends in an H. Everybody else just spells it B-U-R-G, but Pittsburgh had to be unique. I'm from around there. That's how I know.
Oh, yeah. That little background.
See, notice how I just kind of slid that in there?
Yeah.
But anyhow, we want to let you know that the Berg Boys are going to be featured for the Western New York Polka Musician Jam over there. It's going to be the kickoff polka party, and that's going to be held at the Cranberry Elks Lodge, lodge number 2249. The address there, if you grab a pencil, is 20720. So that's 20720 Route 19. That's in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania. If you guys are going to look for it on the way down and you throw the zip code into your GPS, you'll find it a lot faster. It's 16066. Listen to some of the guys that are going to be playing for you. Chris Bogdan, Richie Zabrowski, Randy Kozlowski, Eric Bogdan, Richie Coyce, and RJ Bogdan, as well as some other guest musicians. When does it get underway? At 7 p.m. until 11 p.m. That's this coming Thursday night, folks. You got to be there. Tickets are only $10 per person, and all proceeds are going to benefit the Elks Lodge 2249. Hey, listen, food and drinks are going to be available for purchase, so it's no BYOB, no BYOF. You can't bring your own booze, you can't bring your own food. But for tickets and table reservations, he's standing by patiently ready to take your call or to take your email. And you can notify Chris Bogdan at 412-260-9725. That's 412-267-9725. 9025, or you can get a hold of Chris Bogdan via his email address at Chris, and that's CHRIS, at Bogdan, BOGDON family.com. Please make sure that you join us Thursday evening, and then after that, listen to this, folks, after that, Jerry and I are going to have the pleasure of doing a live remote broadcast from the Doubletree Hotel. They're going to let us use the ballroom, as a matter of fact. As Chris stated, that's where they have the very best in internet connectivity for us. So we are going to be live streaming, and it's going to be after 11 p.m. We're probably looking at around 11, 11:30, or 12 a.m. start. But you guys set your clocks, take a little nap, get up if you're just hanging around and sticking around here and you're not heading out to the event. Please make sure that you join Jerry and I. We'd love to have you guys. But once again, the Cranberry Elks Lodge at 2720, so that's 20720 Route 19, Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania, 16066. It's the Cranberry Elks Lodge, and you're going to hear the Berg Boys, which consists of R.J. Bogdan, Richie Coyce, Randy Kozlowski, Richie Zabrowski, and Eric and Chris Bogdan. Boy, did Eric and Chris do a great job with Polka Country on Friday night. People were screaming, the band was screaming. It was just fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they had a great time, and so did we. We are going to, let's see here. How about if I go to a song? Here's one called Looking for a Boyfriend. Here's the news. Hey, we're going to say hi to Jill Cherniak, also to Mom Mary Lou. Once again, good times there with Mike Yvonne.
Chłopca pokocha sierże, to co ja bym chciała. Chłopca co czarne oczy, co czarne oczy ma. Będzie li przyjrzeć mogła, głęboka aż do dna.
Hey, also a big shout out to Greg Russo and our good buddy Paul Romanowski. You can hear Paul on the PolkaJammerNetwork.org. Every Saturday morning he gets us up, and don't forget about his Tuesday afternoon drive time show.
Zakupkaj kółeczka, zakupkaj jeszcze raz. Chłopiec może usłyszy, pokocha mnie zaraz i może się zlituje, na biedno dole ma, szczerze mnie pocałuje, weźmie za żoneczkę.
Andy Boychek on the vocal for you guys right there. One called Looking for a Boyfriend. That is the news. Hey, we're also going to say hi. Look who just jumped in the chat room, Mr. Jim Joseph. We're going to send a song out to you and Sarah, and also to Lucas and all the family members that are probably hanging out over there. He said we need to get another live remote from Pubski Pub, Matt Birdsy's place. We are working on that. We want to wait until our folks from up north are available to come down and hang out with us over there, because we think it's going to be a great time. And we're probably shooting for sometime in October. We're still in the talking stages with Matt, also with Larry, but we guarantee you that will happen at some point real soon. And let's see, Jerry, why don't you go ahead and give another shout out to the people, because it looks like we've got some more people that have joined us in the chat rooms.
Curtis joined us, Dave Lasowski, Donna Zelinsky with Teresa and Sarah. We got Ivan Mayers, Kathy Graves, Karen C.
Oh, that's Karen Chokorowski, her and David down in Florida.
All right, I knew you could say it. That's why I wrote it down for you.
Yeah.
We have Lucy and Paul Kuzma with us today. Scotch and Donna joined us, and we have the Goldens with the Y. We also have Brian Chenkus just jumped in.
Hey, Brian from the Polish Newcastle Radio. You can catch his show. As a matter of fact, you guys need to look these up on the internet. You can go to Polish Newcastle Radio and just Google that. Or you can also Google the Polka Jammer Network, as well as our 247 Polka Heaven guys and gals that do just fantastic shows throughout the week. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you can catch most of these shows. So please make sure you do that. And Brian, Jeanette Tonsky already blew you in, so you're going to be there, so we get a chance to hang with you too over at the IPA convention this week, or this coming weekend, and we're looking so forward to that.
Tina Curtis also just jumped in.
Tina and Loretta had a great time with them on Friday.
We did.
Oh,
we had a great time with all of our friends whenever we see them, and we cannot wait to see everybody this weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
We have been counting down the days, and we are so thankful that it wasn't canceled, because I couldn't handle another thing like this being canceled. I would be crying.
But we just want to make sure that everybody is safe. Please make sure, hey guys, we're not out of this thing yet. Please make sure you bring your face masks in case there's any areas, if you go to a restaurant or swing by a grocery store or a drugstore and you need to have a mask, make sure you bring one or two of them with you. Also, it's good. Jerry and I are going to bring some hand sanitizers, the personal ones, as well as having a big one in the room. But it's a good idea to have that stuff just to be on the safe side. So please make sure that you don't forget to do that. Hey, let's bring up Eddie Blazonczyk and the Versatones. Here's one off of the Live and Kickin' recording. Here's one called Stop the World.
Dancing the polka while people shout and roar, listening to the music sharp as the sword. Oh, please stop the world, I forgot to climb aboard. The fun has not died. I'm still soaking in my happy Polish pride. Do not pass me by, I beg you, oh Lord. Oh, please stop the world, I forgot to climb aboard. World and take me along. I'll teach the whole wide world to sing a little song, hoping that someday polkas be restored. Oh, please stop the world, I forgot to climb aboard.
that's the late Eddie Blazonczyk
Thank you
Sr.
very much once again, ladies and gentlemen.
One called the Please Stop the World polka. That's off the Live and Kickin' recording over there, recorded live at Seven Springs quite a few years back. And boy, that's one guy that we definitely miss. Hey, you know, we have a gentleman right now on our live line. We are anxious to talk to him and find out what's been happening. We did interview him this past, I can't remember which month it was. But we have Mr. Ken Michalski on the line with us from the Buffalo Touch, and they're celebrating their 25th anniversary in business. Kenny, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How you doing, Robin?
Hey,
Jerry?
we are doing very, very well. Thanks so much. Hey, Ken, tell us a little bit about what's been happening with the band so far this year. It's great that people are able to get out and do some things again, and you guys have set the world on fire here. And you're back out. You're back out in front of the polka people again, and they're having a blast. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's been a great run. I mean, it's great. This year, since things have eased up a little bit, people are coming out. However, it's looking coming the other way again. But we're hoping and praying that everybody gets their shots and
Yes.
wear their mask, whatever you got to do, keep this thing at bay. But we've had a blast. I mean, we've been playing more. This past year than we've played in many, many years.
Oh, that's
Sometimes
great.
we played like five out of 7 days we played. And it's like, are you crazy?
Wow. Well,
It was really nuts, So it's been good. It's been good. A lot of people have been coming out. We just came off of taping the Polka Buzz shows over at the River Works downtown Buffalo, and there was a record crowd there. There was well over 250 people.
Oh, that's beautiful.
They actually said it was sold out because people came and they couldn't let them in. They said that they sold out of their capacity of their group where it was. So.
Oh, geez. Hey, tell us, do you know roughly when that is going to air, the first episode? Because
Yes.
you guys usually do what, 2, 3, or 4 episodes all in one
4
night?
shows. There's 4 shows done in one night. And it was a hot day too. Believe me, it was brutally hot. These last several days have been, up in the 90s, high humidity. So that wasn't easy. But the show will air September the 12th. It'll be the first show that'll be on, and then the weeks following that.
Oh, beautiful.
But it's been it's like I say, it's been good. It's been a great schedule. The guys are all, hanging tough, and all the guys, most recent cast we have here at the Touch is, Steve Michaels over on piano and bass, vocals, and of course Todd Simzak on bass and vocals. Chafosika has been playing a concertina with us. He's Ricky Pianowski on the drums and vocals. Ray Bartsikevich on horns and vocals, and of course yours truly on trumpet and vocals.
That's great.
So we're waiting for Mike Malamuka to come back from Canada. He's in lockdown.
Oh, that'll be nice. That'll be very,
But meanwhile,
very nice.
we've been lucky to have Art Gaylor help us out. Yeah, he's come out and played accordion with us because some of these jobs we're going with 7 guys.
Yes.
So, but it's been a blast. It's been a total blast. We like to just wish our, for 25 years. I mean, 25 years is a long time. It's a long,
it sure
long
is.
Jerry Darlak, we're going to be celebrating his life coming up here in September.
Are you guys playing the Buffalo Polka Booster Picnic? Is that what you're talking about, Kenny?
No, we're playing the Buffalo Boosters' first meeting.
Oh, okay. That's right. That's right. Not the
September the 14th over at Polish Falcons. Their first meeting since the pandemic started.
Hey, Kenny, I'm starting to lose you. I don't know if you moved around there or not with your cell phone.
No,
go back to where you were. There we go. All
okay.
Right.
Yeah, well, the Polka Varieties had their meeting, I think it was last week. So September 14th will be Polka Buffalo Polka Boosters, Chris Tansky, Pat Mazer, and the whole gang there. Yeah. They're going to be having their first meeting since the pandemic started, and they're looking for everybody to come on out. And if you're not a member, come out and join, sign up. The meeting starts, get there. It's 7:30. Get there a little early. Get signed up. It's cheap. It really is. Yeah. Come on. You're getting music, and you're getting free beer and pop, and they always do some great things, and they're just good people. Yeah. So come on down to September 15th. Got maybe correction. 15th. Wednesday. 15th. It's on a Wednesday, the 15th.
Okay, Wednesday the 15th.
The 14th, we're going to be, I'm confused here, because the 14th will be, that's a Tuesday, we'll be at River Grill for our last appearance until next May.
And you guys have been doing very well over there, too, from what we see.
It's our 10th year at the River Grill.
Wow.
Yeah. 10 years. And actually, we played all last year during the COVID year, 20. Yeah. We played. We're the only band that played there. They had a lot of duos playing, and as far as a band, we still continue to polka Tuesday nights there once a month. And like I say, we'll be back there the 14th at our last show at the River Grill. And then the 15th, Wednesday will be the Polka Boosters at Polish Falcons.
Great.
So please put those on your list.
Our buddy Brian Shankus is on Facebook, and he said Drinky Winkies in honor of Jerry Darlak. I had to jump in and mention that. Brian, of course, is with the Polish Newcastle Radio. He does a fantastic show, and also famed bass player. He has played bass with Lenny Gomulka, Chicago Push,
sure,
a lot of bands throughout, and just a real super guy, and we're glad to rub shoulders with him as well. He says he's ironing clothes right now for the IPA as he's listening. Hey, Kenny, also tell us, Mark Schwoger is a very good friend of ours, too, on Facebook, and also our broadcast link. You guys just played for him this past Friday. Tell us about how the crowd was. It looked great.
Great. It was a terrific crowd. The mayor of North Tonawanda was there. Of course, Mark was there, Mark Swoger, and Mark opened the show, played his accordion and sang, and the people had a ball. Also, Bob Pecoraro was there from North Tonawanda, North Tonawanda Watch Group. It was a tremendous turnout, a lot of polka fans, and then we also had a visitor, IPA Freddie Belinsky.
Oh, Hall of Famer Freddie
Hall of Famer Freddie Belinsky, come on down in Varsha, and they're going to be featuring our CD on the Funhouse on the Polka Jammer coming Monday. They'll be back on the air Monday. Freddie lost his mom, and he was she was elderly, but you always hate to lose your mom. So we give him our hearts and prayers for the Belinsky family on that. Yes. But he says she had a great life, and he's out celebrating her life.
Oh, that's good.
Great thing. So, he came up and he sang a couple songs with us, reminisced with all the people that were there that remember him from Niagara Falls.
Oh, sure.
So that was a great evening, and Mark did a great job. Mark even came up and sang a tune with us.
Oh, wow. And I also understand that Mr. Janda, Mike Janda, came up and did his rendition of the Blue Skirt Waltz.
The Blue Skirt Waltz.
Yeah, he's got a great voice for that, too. Hey, so Kenny, you guys also had a lot of stuff happening. Let's see, the stage, that was originally going to be down in our neck of the woods, in Jerry and I's neck of the woods, down around Angola, Derby area. And they decided to switch it because there was no dance floor down here, so they moved it over to the stage. There were four bands there. Tell us how that dance went.
That went pretty well. I mean, it could have had a lot more people, but again, it was another scorching hot day. So whether people wanted to be in or out or whatever the excuses were, but they made enough to pay all the bands and take care of things. But everybody that was there really enjoyed the stage because there's a great dance floor there. It's a big dance floor, wooden dance floor.
Oh, nice.
And a huge bar, and the staging and for the band is great. They have all the equipment there. They have the sound man, and it's really a great venue. I mean, all four bands sounded great. You know, Polkas put on a good show. The Touch, the Hocus Polka band, that band played. They were very good. You know,
I have never heard them.
They're kind of a take on like Freeze Dried, or you might say the Idiots, you know, but it's not as wild as the Idiots, you know. And you might say they play more polkas, like polkas, up tempo, and their style. But they're all school musicians. They're all school teachers.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, very good. You know, nice horn sections. Special Delivery did a great job. They opened the show, and they always do a good job. So in Buffalo's, we're blessed to have some great bands here, and most of these guys have been around. You know, this brotherhood of musicians in Buffalo. Most of us have been around. You know, almost 50 years plus.
Wow, you're that old.
Think about it.
You're that old, Kenny?
Well, I just turned 71.
Oh, holy smokes, 71. Well, I just turned 63 last week, and I feel like I'm 71 some days.
Yeah.
Hey, Kenny, tell us about.
You know, in like I say, 25 years. There's a lot of stories, a lot of jokes, a lot of good times. You know, someday we're going to have to write a book, or we're going to have a sit down talk about with all these guys. Because I mean, I'll tell you.
Hey, Kenny, you know, you've traveled with the Touch. Do you have, I usually ask this towards the end of the broadcast, but I'm going to ask you right now. Did you have any special breakdown stories that you could share with us? And not mental breakdown stories. I know playing with Darlak, that would have been...
Which one do you want to talk about? Which breakdown do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about one of the vehicle breakdowns, if you can enlighten us.
Oh, my God. I tell you, there's one. I can make it short, but we're going to play in Michigan for the Polka Boosters up there.
Okay.
Terry Bobrowski and her group. And actually we played, we had a weekend lined up. We played in Cleveland Friday night for a dance for Marlene.
Okay.
She had it going out there. And then Saturday we're supposed to be up in, Michigan, around the Detroit area.
Okay.
And what happens, we're driving down there, and all of a sudden we get about a half hour away from the place, and the damn motorhome breaks down.
Oh.
Dies on us. I said, oh, Jesus. So now Jerry, gets out, and he says he's upset. I'm calling the place that we're playing at and trying to get a hold of some people.
Uh-huh.
So they sent over 2 pickup trucks.
Oh,
thank God we left early enough, and we're going to be there, plenty of time. But they sent 2 pickup trucks to pick us up, and then we had to get a rig to tow the motorhome.
Okay.
Back, to the gig. Well, they towed the motorhome down to the gig. Next day, we dropped the motorhome off. Now we had to rent cars to get back.
Oh, jeez.
And we rent the cars, rented a car because some of the guys had to get back to work for Monday.
Yeah.
And a few of us stayed back with the motorhome. Well, the motorhome broke down again. We thought we had to fix it. It broke down again around Erie, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And so now we had another breakdown. But it was a combination of things. It was nuts, and then we always kept saying it's going to get better. It's going to get better. It gets better. The story gets better.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of elements to the story I'm leaving out here because this is a general audience.
Yes. And thank you so much for doing that because my kill button doesn't work as good on this site.
Then another one that almost tops that was going over to Washington Bridge. We're playing out in Bayway, New Jersey.
Oh.
Playing in Bayway, and Kevin Kurzel was playing accordion with us. He was filling in that weekend. So he's playing. He's got the trailer out there.
Okay.
We pick up the trailer, we hook it up, You get in the motorhome, blah, blah, blah. We stopped. We left early enough so we spend the night before on the way out. Well, Jerry books a Motel 6, so the Motel 6, we get there about 3 o'clock in the morning. By this time, a lot of guys had had a few cocktails, some drinky winkies and whatnot. So most everybody was plowed except for our driver. We always carry a driver with us.
Yeah.
Now the driver drives into this Motel 6. We're sitting there ready to get checked in. Meanwhile, the cops pull up. They pull up and says, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" I says, "Hey, we're all... we'll open a door. You can smell the booze. I mean, in the motor." Because, the guys were drinking. It was, "Hey, we got a driver. We got a sober guy." He's all, well, the cop says, "Well, I'm not worried about this. I'm telling you, you don't want to stay here. You don't want to stay here because yesterday there was a shooting here and there's a drug thing going on here, blah, blah, blah." So the cop was the good guy. Cops are all good guys. And they said, "Listen, follow us about 3 miles down the road." They put us in another hotel. Great. So we get there, start there, play the job, get out of the job, heading over to Washington Bridge because we're going to play in Three Rivers, Mass. Our motorhome takes a crap again. So now we're on the Washington Bridge, pull it over. There's an outlet to get, gas or something like that just before the bridge. We get in there, get it towed. It costs us $600 to tow us a mile. 1 mile. Thank God we had the AAA on it. But anyway, so now we towed that thing. Now this time we had to cancel the job because we didn't have enough time to get to Three Rivers, Mass. So we canceled the job, and they got a fill-in band, thank God, in short time. But meanwhile, we had to go back to with the motorhome. Again, we had to rent a car, send guys home for work, My son, Kenny, and Todd stayed with the motorhome for 3 days.
Oh, jeez.
And they had to rent a car because the guy couldn't get a transmission, whatever it was. The transmission was gone. So, in the meanwhile, the first night we were there, Mike Mazer was with us. So the guys, we spent the night in the motorhome, actually. We spent the night in the motorhome at the collision shop.
Okay.
And it was next to a bar. Well, next to this bar, it was like Artie's, this bar.
Okay.
It's a great place, We're going to pull out the instruments. We're going to play for our keep, play for our dinner. Totally nuts. Totally nuts. I mean, it's a lot of laughs, a lot of tears. Cost us a lot of money.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
Yeah. But a lot of fun and a lot of great stories come out of that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. There's millions of them, I'll tell you.
And I also want to ask you, Kenny, you guys have released a 25th anniversary recording that has a lot of your greatest hits. How can people get a hold of that recording, Kenny, if they don't have it already?
You can go to our website and you can get my address. My address is 393 North Creek Drive, Depew, New York.
Okay.
Or call me 713-713-1212.
Okay.
That's 716-713-1212. Give me a call, and we can get a copy mailed out to you. Right now, we're in the midst of reordering because we sold out of the batch. That's the greatest hits collection.
Sure.
We're coming out with a part 2 of this, and it's going to have a lot of the live shows we've done over the 25 years, stuff we've done at Seven Springs and stuff that we down in Biloxi, Mississippi, and Las Vegas, and different places around the country. We have some live clips that are pretty worthy of actually, being on there. So we're going to try and put that together with some more clips on this. So hopefully that'll be out by towards the end of the year. But we hope everybody enjoys it. We've had a lot of good comments on it. We didn't put any waltzes on this one. And a lot of people say, "Why didn't you put your waltzes on it? You sing such great waltzes. We have such, love for, those waltz tunes." I says, well, you never know. Maybe we'll do like the Rhinelander CD. We'll do a waltz CD.
Hey, there you go. That wouldn't be a bad idea. You know, everybody, you and I joke around a lot.
We're the schmoozers.
Yeah, you and I joke around a lot, Kenny, but I have said this before and I will continue to say this. When you sing a waltz, you sound, if you close your eyes, you've got that Marion Lush finesse and that vibrato to your voice when you do that. So you're probably onto something by doing just a CD of waltzes. That would be great.
Well, thank you very much.
Really nice.
Well, let's see.
And how about where are you guys heading over the next couple of weeks? Mention the Polka Booster meeting again, and also a couple of the other events that are up and coming, please, before we let you go.
Well, we have September the 11th, Saturday, September 11th. We're going to be at the Riverworks for Music is Art. It's a big festival. Over 200 stages are going to be there, and bands across the spectrum. And it's been done every year. We've been helping them out every year by donating a set. There's about 12:30 in the afternoon, Saturday, September 11th at 12:30 at Riverworks, right at the bar area. There's a polka stage, and we'll be playing there for Music is Art. It's free admission, so come on down, join us. And then Tuesday, September 14th, 6:30, we'll be at the River Grill for our final appearance for 2021. Stop down and see us there. We'll be honoring Jerry once again, celebrating his life, and Mike Nowakowski, who was, and Tommy Miniszewski were big parts of the Buffalo Touch for so many years.
Yeah.
And then 15th, we'll be at the Polka Boosters, Buffalo Polka Boosters at Polish Falcons. Starts at 7:30. Please stop down. If you're not a member, you can sign up right there. They'll bring you on.
Yeah.
It's reasonable. You can't beat it.
And every great organization too.
Yes, it is. And then from there, actually, we're going to be going on a trip to Los Cabos for about a week. So that'll keep us busy. Hopefully, we can still go, and everything is intact for that one. But then after that, we're pretty much clear till November. October, we're working on a few different things to happen in the month of October. That'll be coming out soon. We'll let you know. We'll send you the information.
Yeah, good by all means, because we love letting folks know where different events are popping up with the local bands as well as our travel bands, as we call them. And hey,
appreciate that.
I have to ask you, are you going out to? Are you and Carol heading out to IPA this year, or not going to be able to make it this year?
We've had our reservations. We were supposed to be out there, but unfortunately, we had some things we have to take care of here at home, and we're not going to be able to make it. Gotcha. But we do want you to say hello to everybody. Wish them our very best. Congratulations to all the inductees, the award winners, and of course, one of the reasons we were going was because Tony Crew was supposed to be officially inducted into the Hall of Fame, and unfortunately, we're going to miss that, but they're going to have a good showing, I'm sure, of the family.
Yes, they are.
So, again, thanks, and we also thank the IPA for their plaque that they sent us acknowledging our 25th year anniversary. Sorry we couldn't do that in person, but we wish everybody to have a great time. Be careful and take care of yourselves out there. Enjoy it. And I'd like to thank all the Buffalo and Western New York fans for your support over the 25 years, and especially this last couple of years that, has been very difficult. It's been tough for everybody. Yeah. We've lost a lot of fine people that just great people. And it's a shame, that we some of them you couldn't be there because of the COVID. You couldn't go to the wakes. You couldn't go to funerals or whatever else. But they're all in our hearts, and we do pray for them, and we pray for everybody that this finally goes away. I mean, we know it's tough. Numbers are getting tough, but be safe, do the right thing, get your vaccination, and enjoy life. That's what this is all about.
Yes, hear, hear. Hey, well, Kenny Michalski from the Buffalo Touch celebrating 25 years this year. Thanks so much for spending some time with us here on Polkas After Dark. And we do appreciate that so much. I know it takes up a little bit of your time, so give your sweetie Carol a hug for us and thank her for allowing us to take up some time with you. And we will see you again real soon. Maybe our paths are going to cross at the Buffalo Polka Booster meeting coming up.
That'd be awesome.
Because Jerry and I need to get out to one of those too. Hey, all right, Kenny, thank you so much. God bless you. And we're going to play a song that was not recorded on any of your other recordings, but it is available right now on the 25th anniversary CD.
It is.
And it is the USA Polka featuring Mr. Ricky Pianowski on the drums and the vocals.
God bless our troops.
Zielonym gajniku ptaszki wodę piją, gdzie ładna dziewczyna, tam się chłopcy biją, gdzie ładna dziewczyna, tam się chłopcy biją. Bicie się chłopcy dla Boga Świętego, za każdą dziewczynę chłopaki latają, za każdą dziewczynę chłopaki latają. Love our USA, enjoy it night and day. This is the place to be. Our land so proud and free. This is the place to be. Our land so proud and free. Chłopcy, na lewo! Jedziemy!
That's, of course, the USA Polka. That's the Buffalo Touch featuring Ricky Pianowski on the drums and the vocals right there for you. And Kenny Michalski, we want to thank him very, very much once again. And he asked us to remind everybody to please keep all of our servicemen and women in uniform in your prayers, all the past and present veterans that we have out there behind the lines, and there's a lot of things going on, as you guys know, in the world. And also, he also mentioned, please make sure that we thank our police officers, the men and women who wear the uniform, because without them, we don't know where we would be. Hey, folks, it is 6 p.m. right here, Eastern Time, and we want to thank you so much for stopping by here. We're going to be here until about 7 p.m., so you don't want to miss anything. Hey, right now we have a young lady in our Facebook chat room. Her name is Gail Vojtovich. Gail, personal friend of ours. So Gail had mentioned that today would have been her mom and dad's 72nd. That's number 72, believe it or not. It would have been their 72nd wedding anniversary. And she said, how about playing a tune by either John Gora, Polka Family, or Lenny, a nice waltz? And we found a very appropriately titled waltz off of the My Polish Roots and Beyond by John Gora. And here's one called Tatusi Mamusha.
Jak często wspominam mamę i tatusia, gdy widzę ich obraz, to wszystko mnie wzrusza. Jak pięknie mamusia mnie modlić uczyła, a tatuś doradzał, co Polska znaczyła. Tatuś i mamusia już z Bogiem są w niebie. Tatuś i mamusia nie wrócą do mnie. Tatuś i mamusia już z Bogiem są w niebie. Tatuś i mamusia nie wrócą do mnie. Nikt nie wie, jak wiele nam życia zostało. Szanujmy się wszyscy, byle nie za mało. Ja nie lubię się chwalić, lecz tym razem muszę, bo miałem rodziców najlepszych na świecie. Tatuś i mamusia już z Bogiem są w niebie. Tatuś i mamusia nie wrócą do mnie. Tatuś i mamusia już z Bogiem są w niebie. Tatuś i mamusia nie wrócą do mnie. I often keep thinking about mom and my father, 'cause those two dear people touched me like no other. They nurtured and guided my life from beginning, and showed me that life is not always about winning. My mother and father already in heaven. My mother and father looking from above. My mother and father pray for us in heaven. My mother and father, there's no greater love. Tatushima Musha, you've spoken so niebie. Tatushima Musha, nie wrócą do mnie. Tatushima Musha, już z Bogiem są w niebie. Tatushima Musha, nie wrócą do mnie. Tata, mama, I love you.
Well, happy 72nd wedding anniversary in heaven to Hank and Lori up there. We miss you guys, and boy, it's kind of crazy though, with all these years that folks have been around, and then all of a sudden they're not. You just wake up one day. So don't take life for granted, anybody, because, you know, Jerry and I always say this. We always do this. You'll hear us both say we love you to a lot of folks, and I've mentioned this before, and so has she. We do say we love you a lot if we're ending a phone conversation or we're walking away from somebody during a conversation, because we don't know if that's going to be the last time that you see us or we see you. So just go along with us.
Never leave it unsaid.
Yeah, exactly.
There are so many different ways to love somebody.
Right.
And people mistake. I mean, I remember the first time I told you I loved you.
Yeah.
But I wasn't in love with you at that time. It's just I loved your personality.
You're
I loved hanging
still
out
not.
with you. I'm probably not.
You just
it's
want
only
me,
11 years later.
You just want me for our broadcast link.
That's it. I'm famous now. I used you to get right to the top. But people you can love for a lot of different reasons, and most of them we love you because you've touched our heart in some way.
Yeah, and we have made so many friends during these broadcasts with our with the Polkas After Dark. I mean, it's kind of crazy. You know, we really just started it out last year for Dingus Day, Easter Sunday and Dingus Day, and then it kind of blossomed, and people said, oh, well, that's great. You know, would you do some more? Because, you know, we're shut in. We're experiencing this COVID thing. We're in lockdown. And would you guys do another one? And ever since then, Jerry and I have been spending a lot of Saturdays and Sundays with you guys live. We do love doing it. I mean, if we didn't, we wouldn't be. And if it weren't for you guys tuning in every single weekend, saying, hey, let's hear this song, let's hear that band, whatever. We just love it. We love our chat rooms. We love being able to have people in the chat rooms talking with each other. Even if you're 100 miles away, 2,000 miles away, 4,000 miles away, it's great. And speaking of great, what a nice prelude for here. Hopefully we're going to see Mary Lou Cherniak next week. I know we're going to see Jill next week. Or should I say this week? Gosh, it's already Sunday.
Couple days.
Yeah, already Sunday. So for all the people that are going to be attending IPA, we are going to send this one out. It's Mary Lou Cherniak, one of our favorite female vocalists, and we have a lot. We really do. Stephanie, we've got Jenny O, We've got Anya Pivovarczyk. Karen, as a matter of fact, Karen Gutza is up for 2 songs. I don't know if you noticed that.
Very nice.
Yeah, for the IPA songwriters. And that's going to be a lot of fun. We're saying our prayers that somebody that we know is going to win, and that would be really great to attend the IPA banquet this year.
Yes.
As we did 2 years ago. And we're just going to have a lot of fun. We're going to share a couple of drinks, share some laughs and some stories. But right now, here is a gal, Mary Lou Cherniak, one called If You Love Me Polka.
You came when I was happy in your sunshine. I grew to love you more each passing day. Before too long I built my world around you, and I prayed you'd love enough of me to stay. If you love me, let me know. If you don't, then let me go. I can't take another minute of a day without you in it. If you love me, let it be. If you don't, then set me free. Take the chains away that keep me loving you. The arms that open wide to hold me closer, the hands that run their fingers through my hair, the smile that says hello, it's good to see you. Anytime I turn around to find you there. If you love me, let me know. If you don't, then let me go. I can't take another minute of a day without you in it. If you love me, let it be. If you don't, then set me free. Take the chains away that keep me loving you. If you love me, let me know. If you don't, then let me go. I can't take another minute of a day without you in it. If you love me, let it be. If you don't, then set me free. Take the chains away that keep me loving you.
Bum, bum, da, ba, dum. God, I can listen to that voice every single minute of the day. Why don't you sing like that?
Because I'm not that talented.
Well, I didn't have your mic up.
Because I'm not that talented.
Okay, let me put your mic back down. There's no reason to go any further. Hey, Mr. Brian Shankus requested a song, and he never requests a song. So we got to make sure that we play something here. We got a recording by Chet Kawakowski and John Jaworski, and he wanted to hear a song by John. So we're going to double team these guys with Chet and John. And here's an obetic one called Hoopchuk.
Hopciuk, opiłem sobie, hopciuk, opiłem sobie. Od ściany do ściany nie jestem pijany. Hopciuk, opiłem sobie. Od ściany do ściany nie jestem pijany. Hopciuk, opiłem sobie. Hopciuk, na porkach latka. Hopciuk, na porkach latka. A kto ci ją przyszył, a kto ci ją przyszył? Hopciu, nieboska matka. A kto ci ją przyszył, a kto ci ją przyszył? Hopciu, nieboska matka. Ej, ale się łopiłem jak dziara. Hopciu, napij się wina. Hopciu, napij się wina. A któż go zapłaci, a któż go zapłaci? Hopciu, płaci dziewczyna. A któż go zapłaci, a któż go zapłaci? Hopciu, płaci dziewczyna. Chłopciu, kupiłam sobie, nie dom gębusi tobie, nie dom ci gębusi, boję się mamusi. Chłopciu, mamusi boję, nie dom ci gębusi, boję się mamusi. Chłopciu, mamusi boję. Pasem, córeczkę pasem, pasem, córeczkę pasem, żeby przychodziła, żeby przychodziła, chłopciu, do domu czasem. Żeby przychodziła, żeby przychodziła, chłopciu, do domu czasem. Z chłopcem, córeczkę z chłopcem, z chłopcem, córeczkę z chłopcem, żeby nie chodziła, żeby nie chodziła, chłopciu, z chłopakiem obcym. Żeby nie chodziła, żeby nie chodziła, chłopciu, z chłopakiem obcym.
Hey, a little po-staro-grajsku music, and that is Mr. John Jaworski and also Chet Kovalkovsky. And you know, in talking with Chet, he calls every year for my birthday. I call him every year for his. Well, he called and he said, hey, don't forget we're having our bonfire. And I said, Chet, Jerry's got an event over at her work, and that on that same day, that same weekend. So I said, we would love to come out. We did that one year. Unfortunately, the bonfire was canceled, but
the rain made it sound like the bonfire. When I was taking that video of the bonfire that was all there, and the rain was coming down, it kind of sounded like
with
a bonfire.
With the crackling.
Uh-huh.
The crackling, yeah, you're crackling.
It was the fireless bonfire.
Fireless bonfire. Hey, go ahead and give a shout to all the people in our chat room. Start out with Ms. Alice Fischler, direct from Ontario, Canada.
I'm glad she could join us after the 2 hours of power being out because of the thunderstorm. We have Chris Curtis with us and Dave Lasowski, Donna Zelinsky with Teresa and Sarah, Ivan Mayers, Kathy Graves, Lucy and Paul Kuzma, and Scotch and Donna are with us.
Donna. And I think that Karen and Dave are still listening in from Florida. And we also want to say hi to Ken and Gail Juba out in Tonawanda, New York, the town of Tonawanda. They're always great friends tuning in all the time on the weekends. Looked at his Facebook page earlier, and he made just a boatload of Polish sausage.
Ooh.
And yeah, I was burping just thinking about it. But, hey, we are going to bring up a tune by Mr. Freddie Belinsky with the Brass Works, and it's his band. Here's one called the Polka Carousel Polka, and once again, we are so saddened to hear of Freddie's mom passing away. God bless her and the family, but hopefully, Lord's prayers and everything will get them through this tough time. Hey, also to Donna, Sarah, and Teresa Zielinski.
Down at the fair we ride the carousel. The horse goes up and down as we go round and round. The children laugh as they ride upon the carousel. It makes you feel so young at heart. Come watch the kiddies play, having fun on the carousel as they go round and round. Oh, hear those happy sounds. Come join me, friends, for a ride upon the carousel. It makes you feel so young at heart. I remember when I was a little boy, my daddy took me there to see the county fair. I was in heaven when I on that old gray mare, I simply never had a care. Come watch the kiddies play, having fun on the carousel, as they go round and round. Oh, hear those happy sounds. Come join me, friends, for a ride upon the carousel. It makes you feel so young at heart.
Hello, this is Ivan Mayers, the president of the Robin and Jerry fan club, and you're watching Polkas After Dark with Robin and Jerry on our broadcast link with the C.com.
Hey folks, it's Sarah Z That's Me from the Sarah Z That's Me Polka Show with your host Sarah Z That's Me, and you're watching Polkas After Dark on our broadcast link with the C.com.
And also, I love that laugh there at the end. She's like, oh. Hey, we also have Mr. Corey that we want to mention. He is celebrating his 19th birthday today. So, Jerry, why don't you hold that up?
Happy birthday, Corey.
Happy birthday, Corey, to be 19 again. Holy smokes. Boy, wouldn't that be nice, Jerry? And we're going to also send this one out to Gayla. Also to Dan the Man, if he's tuned in. We don't know if he's listening or not. Also for Scotch and Donna in Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to send this one out to you guys. It's one of your favorite bands, Scotch. Here's the Dynastics, a little bit of Eddie Shivyets on the vocal, one called Always.
Girl, you are to me all that a woman should be, and I dedicate my life to you always. A love like ours is rare, a gift from up above, and I know it'll stay this way for us always. And we both know that our love will always grow, and forever it will be just you and me. You're the perfect one, you and me forever will be, and I will love you so, darling, always. And I will love you so, darling, always. Girl, I love you so, I'll find the ways to let you know. You can be sure my love is for always. Come with me, my sweetheart, let's go and make a family, and they will bring us joy, dear, for always. And we both know that our love will always grow, and forever it will be just you and me. You're the perfect one, you and me forever will be, and I will love you so, darling, always. And I will love you so, darling, always. And we both know that our love will always grow, and forever it will be just you and me. You're the perfect one, you and me forever will be, and I will love you so, darling, always. And I will love you so, darling, always. Yes, always. And I will love you so, darling, always.
Hey, Mr. Eddie Shivyets on the vocal and the clarinet work there. Speaking of good clarinetists, that Scotch, I miss playing with him. I hope we get to share the stage again at some point at Iskochilas. What a fabulous clarinet player and sax. He plays sax too. Never heard him sing. I don't know if he sings or not. Donna probably hears him sing all the time.
At least in the shower.
At least in the shower. That's for sure. Hey, well, if you're just joining us, guys, we are here until 7 p.m., so it's 24 minutes past the hour of 6, right here on a Polkas After Dark on Facebook Live and
our broadcast link
with a
C.com.
Yeah, it's nice when we switch that up every now and then.
Sure.
Yeah. Hey, Helena's here. Helena Garbach, she says that she always enjoys the show from Wildwood, New Jersey. Well, Helena, let's ask you this. Are we going to be able to see you at all at the IPA, the International Polka Association Convention coming up this upcoming weekend? Would love to be able to get a chance to talk with you there. But if not, hey, maybe you can tune us in, Jerry and I, on Thursday evening after the big jam session over there at the Elks Lodge. Why don't you mention, Jerry, the IPA information again for those folks that are looking to maybe do something kind of fun this upcoming weekend?
We will be at the 53rd Annual International Polka Association Festival and Convention on September 3rd, but we're going the 2nd through the 5th. It's Labor Day weekend, guys. Summer is ending, as much as I hate to say that.
Hey, I forgot to ask you, can I wear white?
You can still wear white.
Okay. All right.
I'll let you.
Okay.
We're Polish. We can wear red and white whenever we want to.
Okay. Well, yeah, because, we got our new cool shirts that we're going to be sporting.
Looking forward to them.
Sporting this weekend. I don't know what day we'll wear them. Maybe I'll wear them all 4 days. I won't take a shower, and it'll just be...
I gotta sleep with you, and people hug you and say hi, and it'd be like really gross.
Well, we're not going to be hugging a whole lot of people or kissing a whole lot of people this weekend, not like we used to do.
Okay.
There's going to be a lot of things that have changed.
They have.
Remember, bring your masks in case you do have to step out of the hotel, go to a grocery store or a pharmacy or something like that.
Or a liquor store.
Or a restaurant. I doubt if anybody's going to go
to a
liquor store.
Oh, no, nobody will go to a liquor store at all for no
not
reason.
This weekend. Hey, the 53rd Annual IPA Festival and Convention is taking place this weekend, and Jerry, take it away.
Are you sure?
I am this time, because I've got to get some more songs up here.
All right, sounds good. We're going to be celebrating this event with Lenny Gomolka and Chicago Push, Steve Meisner Band, Kalenic and Friends, IPA Tribute Band, Energy, Polka Family, Ray J and the Carousels, Mon Valley Push, The Boys, The Beat, Jangura and Gulale, Polka Country Musicians, and the Cosmics. We're also going to be hanging out at the welcome party. We're going to the Hall of Fame and Music Awards banquet. Yes. We're going to hit the pool parties, possibly the polka mass. Usually that's my nap time, but we might just make mass for a change.
Yeah,
and there's going to be the election of the officers and directors. We have so much to be thankful for. We should kind of hit mass once in a while.
That wouldn't be a bad idea, especially this coming Sunday.
Absolutely. And much, 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 much more. You can check out IPAPolkas.com for more information. Or there's also going to be the Polka Jammer's going to be there on Saturday from 4 to 5. Chicago WPNA is going to broadcast Sunday, 11 to noon. Let's see what else. And we're going to be there Thursday night. We're going to do a little broadcast instead of sleeping. We're going to hang out with you guys.
Yeah, that'll be kind of fun. And we want to make sure that you guys join us. So set your clocks for that. To get yourself up at about 11:30, have a coffee or a nice mixed drink or something like that, because you want to make sure that you do not miss that whatsoever. We're going to be broadcasting live from about 11:30 p.m. until 2 a.m. or somewhere around in there. Guaranteed, though. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we sure hope that you guys are able to join us.
So why don't you tell everybody about the event on Thursday?
I'm looking that up right now. I do have to bring that up.
The Bird Boys are going to be playing.
Yes.
Somewhere?
Yep, from 7 to 11.
You say it so well, so I'm just letting you,
yeah,
trying to give you your thunder here.
I've got to try to find it, so why don't we play a song,
All right,
and then
now
we'll
we'll do
mention
it.
that right after.
Sounds
hey,
good.
here's Matt Lewandowski and a little bit of the Mickey Mouse Polka, Mickey-Mouse-E, a song that was recorded by the late Marion Lush many, many years ago. We're going to send this out to all of our Lush fans, and it looks like Mary Lou Cerniak said that Dan is at the Minnesota State Fair with his sis, Kate, and friend Megan. And they're eating and drinking, since 10 a.m. this morning. Now that's their time, so that would be 11 o'clock our time, but still, holy
That's
cow.
a lot of hours.
That's a lot of hours is right. Here's Mickey Mouse.
M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E These words spell Mickey Mouse. The drinks are on the house. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E These words spell Mickey Mouse. The drinks are on the house. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E C-A-S-P-E-R-G-H-O-S-T C-A-S-P-E-R-G-H-O-S-T Casper the friendly ghost. To the kiddies he's the most. C-A-S-P-E-R-G-H-O-S-T
Hey, we're going to send this one out also to Mike and Sue Birdsey, who always tune in every weekend.
M-I-S-T-E-R-C-L-E-A-N M-I-S-T-E-R-C-L-E-A-N Ball-headed Mr. Clean, he cleans out everything. M-I-S-T-E-R-C-L-E-A-N Ball-headed Mr. Clean, he cleans out everything. M-I-S-T-E-R-C-L-E-A-N C-H-I-C-A-G-O spell Chicago C-H-I-C-A-G-O spell Chicago There's one thing you should know. Polka dancing, go, go, go. C-H-I-C-A-G-O spell Chicago There's one thing you should know. Polka dancing, go, go, go. C-H-I-C-A-G-O spell Chicago
Hey, that's Matt Lewandowski off of one of his earlier solo project recordings, one called the Mickey Mouse Polka. We're going to send that one out to Mickey Mouse himself, Mr. Musical Mark Swoger out in North Tonawanda. Mark, we expect you to learn that song and play it this coming Saturday. Jerry and I were just talking about that. She says, you know who's going to play that next week? I said, well, I hope Mark is. So, Mark, make sure you do that. I know he's actually played that before, so we can just do that as a request.
Okay, we'll do it as a request.
We'll do that as a request.
Speaking of requests.
Yeah, please.
Why don't you do that first, and then I'll do my request.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and mention to everybody about the dance that's coming up.
Okay.
This is the kickoff polka party through the 2021 International Polka Association Festival and Convention. It's going to be coming up this Thursday evening, September the 2nd. So if you guys are getting there early, which a lot of you are, I know Jerry and I are, we want to make sure that you join us for the Berg Boys, and that is Chris Bogdan, Richie Zabrowski, RJ Bogdan, Eric Bogdan, Richie Coyce, and Randy Kozlowski. So let's see, 3 Bogdans walk into a bar.
But on bum.
That's all. I got to use. Oh, I just did. I was gonna say I got to use that. I just did. 3 Bogdans walk into a bar. No, it's not a bar, but it is the Cranberry Elks Lodge. The number is 2249, so that's Elks Lodge 2249. Music from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m., along with some other guest musicians, and that's going to be held at 20720. That's a lot of numbers.
It is a lot of numbers.
20720, Route 19, Cranberry Township in Pennsylvania. The zip code is 16066. Tickets are only $10. All proceeds are going to benefit the Elks Lodge. And food and drinks are going to be available there, so no BYOB, no BYOF. For tickets and table reservations, get a hold of Chris Bogdan at area code 412-260-9725. That's 412-260-9725. Or you can email him at Chris Bogdan, that's CHRIS, at BogdanFamily.com. Make sure that you let him know that you heard the ad right here on Polkas After Dark. And hopefully we're going to see a lot of folks down there, because I think there's going to be quite a few that are going to be heading down a day or two early. Talking with Kayla and Brian Urbanzik, I think Kayla said she's going to go out there like Wednesday or something like that, isn't she?
I don't remember.
Tuesday or Wednesday?
My
Do you remember anything from Friday? Hey, we're going to...
Yeah, I remember I was stuck in bed all day Saturday.
We're going to say hi to Mr. Steve Gramala down in Dunkirk. He's our mechanic. He does like just about everything that we need him to do. We call him, we say, hey, Steve, we got an issue. Can you work on it? Yeah, bring it down. So he's about a half an hour away from here, but you know what? It's worth the drive because we trust our vehicle to him. He also has a lot of great used cars on his lot. So if you ever need a good vehicle, give Steve a call at 716-366-8576. A cheap, shameless plug there for Steve Garamala. But he's got some great used cars down there. And he's down in Dunkirk at 290 Lakeshore Drive West, right in Dunkirk, right on Route 5. And why don't you go ahead and hit the folks in the chat room one more time, if you please.
We have Alice Fischler, Chris Curtis, Dave Lisowski, Donna Solinsky, Ivan Mayers, Kathy Graves, Lucy and Paul Kuzma, and Scotch and Donna are over on our broadcast link with the C.com. And I'm hoping that everybody has great video there, because I know that I am watching it off the video, and I think that it is much better than it was. A little bit crisper, a little bit better quality. But I think
it still stutters, and I think it's not our feed coming from the house into the internet, because we're uploading at 28 megs. I had a conversation with a gentleman from Wix.com who hosts our website, and I told him, I said, well, I don't know if there's a stuttering issue with the video because we don't have enough bandwidth. And I told him, I said, we're operating at 28 megs upload, and we've got 434 download, which download doesn't mean anything when you're sending video. But he laughed. He says, oh no, that's more than enough. Usually people only have like 2 to 5. And I said, no, we got 28, so we're fortunate with that.
That's great.
Yeah.
Michelle Szymanski also just jumped in onto
Michelle.
our Facebook. And Loretta is still on with us.
Oh.
Christine Bach. Helena is still
Garbach?
with us. She said she is
Helena?
not going to IPA.
Oh, jeez.
But she is going to Chesterhoven.
Oh, okay.
Mary Lou Cherniak still hanging out with us. We've got Gail Teague, Kenny Mahalski, Gail Wojtowicz, Brian Shankus, Jen and Ricky Pianowski. They're listening to us on their way back home. They should be home pretty soon, if they're not home yet. Right. Mike Birdsey with Sue, and Mike Chenda.
And Larry Birdsey was here along with Patty.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to say hi once again to them. Also to Matt Birdsey, the owner of the Ski Pub located on William Street in Buffalo /Cheektowaga. Great food, great people.
Mike Reel, hi.
Uh-oh, Mike
He just
Reel
got
is here.
here.
He just got in.
All right, I got a special song going out for Scotch and Donna. It is Happy People by Polka Family.
Hej, wesołe ludzie razem się zbierają i tam na zabawie muzykanci grają. I widać po twarzy ładnie uśmiech mają. Przyjacieli witają, biorą się i ściskają. Przyjacieli witają, biorą się i ściskają. Jest ładnie uczucie, jak my się zbieramy. Nogą przytopują, machają rękami. Śpiewają wesoło, hej z muzykantami. Przyjacieli witają, biorą się i ściskają. Przyjacieli witają, biorą się i ściskają.
Here's a little bit of Vinny and the new sounds coming your way. Polka Twist Polka. You're tuned to Polkas After Dark, the Sunday afternoon edition.
Polka twist, muzykanci grają. Polka twist, wszyscy tak śpiewają. Polka twist, nawet moja stara tańcuje i śpiewa taka bardzo żwawo. Polka twist, hej każdy tańcuje. Tak młody jak stary, hej dobrze się czuje. Polka twist, jeszcze raz zagrajcie. Polka twist, wszyscy zaśpiewajcie. Hej chłopcy, grajcie, a do pieniądze władajcie. Polka twist, muzykanci grają. Polka twist, wszyscy tak śpiewają. Polka twist, nawet moja stara tańcuje i śpiewa taka bardzo żwawo.
Here's one off of the Buffalo Concertina All-Stars latest CD. Here's one called Pin Up Girl off of Polkas Sunny Side Up, recorded live in Phoenix, Arizona.
Ooh la la, tu idzie młoda panna, bardzo ciasno stóp nie ma. Ooh la la, tu idzie młoda panna, bardzo ciasno stóp nie ma. A ta suknia taka krótka, że kolanka pokaza. A chłopacy tak na nią się patrzą, bo to im się podoba. Ooh la la, tu idzie młoda panna i biodry tak wywija. Ooh la la, tu idzie młoda panna i biodry tak wywija. A ta panna taka ładna i zgrabną figurę ma. A chłopacy tak na nią się patrzą, każdy już na nią gwizda. Młoda panna nosek nie powystawia. Ula la, tu idzie młoda panna nosek nie powystawia. A ta panna jak wiatr się pachnia, on ma z daleka. A chłopacy teraz się zawiują, bo ona już męża ma.
Hey, that's one called The Pin-Up Girl. That was recorded live over at the Phoenix, Arizona, at the Pulaski Club. And that features none other than the Buffalo Concertina All-Stars. Hey, we're slowly approaching the 7 o'clock hour. We do want to remind you guys we are not going to have a show on Saturday or Sunday next week. So there's no interview next week Sunday, but we are going to be live at some point in the evening, late in the evening to early in the morning on Thursday going into Friday this coming week. And that is broadcasting live from the IPA over at the Doubletree Hotel. We're looking so forward to that. Hey, here is a band from Pennsylvania. Here's the Trolltones. We're going to send it out to Loretta Curtis. She loves this one. It's Going Downtown Polka.
The girl I love just left me flat, going downtown today. Sweetest girl I ever had, going downtown today. I'm so lonely, sad and blue, going downtown today. Know just what I'm going to do, going downtown today. Going downtown to find a lady, going downtown today. Going downtown to find a lady, going downtown today. When she left, she made me cry, going downtown today. Wanted to lay down and die, going downtown today. Her hair was gold, her eyes were blue, going downtown today. I've got to find somebody new, going downtown today. Going downtown
about a tune off of Jimmy K's latest recording? Celebrating 50 years? He doesn't look a day over 25. Okay, I lie a lot.
Lady, lately you've been getting under my skin. I hope I don't have to say, there she goes again. Please don't be another lesson that I'll have to learn, 'cause I've got memories to burn. Please don't make me have to think about you when you're gone. I've had enough to think about before you came along. If you're just making memories, you'll have to wait your turn, 'cause I've got memories to burn. Lady, lately, maybe you've been stringing me along, but if you plan on writing to me after you're gone, just address your letter to whom it may concern, 'cause I've got memories to burn. Please don't make me have to think about you when you're gone. I've had enough to think about before you came along. If you're just making memories, you'll have to wait your turn, 'cause I've got memories to burn.
Hey, here's another guy that's going to be inducted into the IPA Hall of Fame. Mr. Michael Costa, off of The Reason. That's the brand new CD. Here's one called Without You, Polka.
Into the mirror, I swear that I don't see the things you do. You say it couldn't be any clearer. All I can see is me without you. Without you trying to change me, without you trying to take me, turn me into someone you once knew. Without you trying to make me, without you trying to break me, all I can see is me without you. You slip that little ring around my finger. You smile and said your wilder days are through. I've got a real bad case of rambling fever. All I can see is me without you. Without you trying to change me, without you trying to take me, turn me into someone you once knew. Without you trying to make me, without you trying to break me, all I can see is me without you. Without you trying to change me, without you trying to take me, turn me into someone you once knew. Without you trying to make me, without you trying to break me, all I can see is me without you.
going to end out this broadcast for Sunday night. If you've been listening in your car, as we always say, thanks for the ride. Thanks for tuning us in here on Polkas After Dark on Facebook Live and our broadcast link
with a C.com.
See you again Thursday.
First one's through the door, and first one's on the floor.
Yes, I said Thursday.
Couples passing by.
Probably not till late, maybe about 11:30 or midnight.
Put a leg up on the bar. They're here for fun. I'm sure that you'll agree.
Here's for the Buffalo Polka Boosters.
The bartenders with a stir and twist of lime. They'll show you a real good time. They're the bartenders. The bartenders with their shots and glass of beer. We salute them with our cheer. As they huddle by the bar, the team they are will plan its strategy. They order up more drinks and have a shot or two. The friendly faces happy as can be. As the night comes to an end, with their drinks in their hand, they march up to the front of the stage, yelling out one more time while the others say goodbye. We play for them not one or two but three. They're the bartenders with the stir and twist of lime. They'll show you a real good time. They're the bartenders with their shots and glass of beer. We salute them with our cheer.
Again, I'm coming back for more. I bet you never thought you'd see me at your door. I've had too much time to think this whole thing through. I finally realized that what I need is you. Please take me back forever, you know I wouldn't lie. Let's put it back together and give love one more try. Let's pick up all the pieces and take it from the start. Please take me back forever and mend my broken heart. I was looking through some pictures, they were of me and you. They helped me to remember what we've both been through. The fights we had were silly and didn't mean a thing. Now hear the words I'm saying and please take back my ring. Please take me back forever, you know I wouldn't lie. Let's put it back together and give love one more try. Let's pick up all the pieces and take it from the start. Please take me back forever and mend my broken heart.
dreams like mine.